Hey everybody, in today's video I want to talk about narcissistic supply and the ego of the narcissist and how those two go hand in hand and my take on it though. So I'm just actually going to jump right in, guys, and we know a lot about narcissistic supply. We know about the new supply, which is more so a physical person that the narcissist engages with in a romantic relationship, and they do get supply from new supply. They get supply from them in terms of getting a status from dating a woman or a male and being married or whatever. They get attention from that relationship. They are looking to get worshipped and a lot of attention online and from family members and friends by being in a relationship. But I'm talking about in this video narcissistic supply in terms of it could be a human being, it could be drugs or sex or money, whatever is going to make the narcissist feel like they're it's going to help boost their ego, make them feel good about themselves. So they're just getting this attention. It looks to them like they're winning, and it feels good to them. That's the way they feel by getting this narcissistic supply, and it's so addicted to them that they're willing to lie and fool a lot of people just because they're getting that supply. It's really disturbing. I want to talk about, just give you an example about a narcissistic male. If he's getting narcissistic supply from being a father, meaning he's getting that attention from other people by having the kids around him. He's getting praise from, because everybody thinks he's a good dad, right? So every time you see this guy, you're going to see the kid with him and everything looks good. This guy looks like he's a hardworking, good guy that is really trying to do the right thing and raise his children the right way. They love that. They eat that up. Narcissists eat that up because it just makes them feel good, And the flip side of that is somebody's out there crying, worrying about their child because the narcissist is abusive. They are awful, awful parents. They are the worst parents that you would ever see. They a lot of things that they do that I've been told that they do, and I know personally, from my experience that they do. They don't. A lot of them really are toxic parents, though, just like they are in a relationship. Not too much difference, but a lot of times they don't punish the kids, or they are really, really, really cruel to them. Their punishments are, you talking about some of the things you've seen on TV shows like the little boy from his name was Gabriel from California, and there was a lot of real deep abuse with him. They actually were tying him up for days, and that was the extreme punishment from extreme narcissists, though. But they can just over punish or under punish kids. So and the flip side of get no punishment, meaning like if the kid just went and fought other kids in school and gets in trouble every day, and when the narcissist has their parenting time with that child, the narcissist is just gonna let them play the video games all weekend and give them candy and pizza. Like they just don't care. They just don't care. And in a lot of ways, it's because the narcissist views the child as an extension of themselves. So they look at it like, I wouldn't want to get punished if somebody made me mad and I got in a fight in school. I wouldn't want to get punished for that. Instead of teaching their kids, hey, you have to keep your hands to yourself. Learn how to respect other people's boundaries. Well, they can't do that because they don't respect other people's boundaries themselves. So you see how they can't teach their children to do the right things because they don't do the right things. You get what I'm saying? So instead of teaching their children to stay out of trouble, to stay on the right track, try to go out in this world and do something with your life, you got some type of narcissists that are just enjoying the ride. They just enjoying taking their kids out to the fairgrounds. So lots of women, lots of single women, and if they're a single dad, or if that's what they're trying to appear to be as, then they're going to pick up a lot of new supply, a lot of supplies in the form of human beings where they can get, sex and money from, and so they're going to use that supply to get attention or to get revenge on the ex. It's always some type of reaction or some type of feeling that they need to get from other people. So the children of their their mother's children's or whatever, they're going to punish them, for not being with them and trying to compete with them to being the better parent. They're going to give that person hell, So, basically they are awful parents. They manipulate the children, manipulate new supply, old supply. They are always using everybody. So another way that, another example, this example is going to cover about their ego, really, the more so the egotistical side of them. They can say a narcissist is always, every time you see them, they're bragging about their job. They're getting attention from you because your reaction to their job, they say, hey, I got this good job and they make this amount. Yeah, I get paid. I get a raise. I just got a raise and I'm about to get another raise. And everything just sounds like, wow, this sounds like the dream job. And they're just going on like, oh, I get like 20 days off a year and just going on and on. And you just thinking to yourself like, oh my gosh, like how did they land this amazing job? And you want to do some research or something because you're looking into maybe, they can help me out. Maybe I want to work for a company like that. And you do a little research and the reviews are all bad. And you may have talked to somebody that you may know or, may come across somebody that worked there. And they said that is an awful place. And then you realizing that you were being lied to by the narcissist. They were just getting, some attention and some praise from you. So it made them feel good. And the flip side of it is that their job sucks. They just don't. This is sometimes how they check out of reality. They get really delusional with the way that they, it's about the way, what they want. And so they really, everybody wants a good paying job. And, honestly, a job that is less stressful and, gives you a lot of benefits and things that they do for their employees. Everybody wants a job like that. But a narcissist would just look for some worship and some, some praise and attention from you for whatever reason. Maybe they're in competition with you. A narcissistic male would tell another male, hey, I got this great job and this, that, and I'm doing good, when the reality could be that they're living off of a female, and that's how they're getting a lot of their financial needs met. But they may be in competition with that male because that male may be a really hard working male and may have worked from the ground up to build everything that they have, accomplished. And the narcissistic male is looking at it like, oh, they always want to cheat and beat people, and they're so insecure and jealous. So they put things out there that are untrue and false. The flip side of it is that they are at a terrible paying job. Nobody wants to work there and it sucks. And the narcissist will not admit that. They'll check out and become delusional. And just to get, just the feeling that they get from having people look at them and looking up to them. They want to be looked up to. They want to be admired, just like their parenting. They want everybody to like what they do with their kids and look at them, look up to them like, gosh, they're an amazing father. Like, they're this good person. When the flip side of it, they are terrible mothers or fathers, They don't even care 2 cents about the children. They're so busy, probably obsessed with the ex person, individual ex-wife or whatever that they had a child by. And they just fought to get the child from the ex, just to punish the ex and to get attention, to get other supply in the form of females or male, and use the parenting to, because a lot of people, in this dating age that we live in, there are a lot of single parents out there, and sometimes they can, date and meet people. And some people like single parents because they know that they're trying and they're working hard to take care of their kids. There are actually some good single parents out there, but the narcissist is not one. They are basically using the kid to get other single parents, other divorcees, or, it's just a good form of supply to them, So that's my thoughts on their ego protection and narcissistic supply, guys. So yeah, if these videos help you guys, just please share them, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.